Alright guys, we're in the garage. What's up? Oh, I thought someone was calling me. My bad. We're in the garage though. The Kuko is over there. Oh, my girlfriend's car is in front of it. Waiting for our Swan. Started a detailing company called Touch of Luxury Detailing. So I'm gonna put all his stuff down below. If you want to hit him up. It's already kind of dark, so I guess he's cleaning both these cars in the dark. But hey, it is what it is. At least it's just a race car. The race car is really just the outside and a quick vacuum on the inside, and then my girl's car shouldn't be that bad anyways. But yeah, figured I'd start recording just now because I also want to talk about a couple things. But I'll wait a little bit until he shows up, and then I'll do what I gotta do over here. All right, guys. So the Swan just left. Shout out to him. He did my girlfriend's car inside and out, and he did a Kuko on the outside. He's gonna come tomorrow and clean the inside, clean the floor up, like just like clearing some of the grime up off of it, and stuff like that. But yeah, I like it. It came out really good. I think it's the shiniest the car's ever been. It's probably this is only the second time in the whole time I've owned the car that it's been washed. We had to wipe it back down again because when I turned it on, we were backing it back in because I had to turn it on to get it, at the right angle or whatever. But the car runs rich when you turn it on, and there's still a little bit of fuel sitting in there. So I went boom, boom. He's like, "Oh, I just washed it." But no, we were able to get that cleaned off. But no, it came out really good. Hit him up on Instagram at Touch of Luxury Mobile Wash. I'll put the link down below for his Instagram, and I'll also put it on the screen and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it came out really good. I'm happy. Like I said, he's gonna come back tomorrow, do the inside. It's just a lot of metal shavings and like stuff like that from when we were doing our fabrication. We didn't get a chance to clean it because pretty much we finished the day before, and then boom, we went to HJ. But I also do have something I want to talk about. Speaking of HJ, but give me 1 second. All right, guys. Happy Labor Day. Swan didn't come back, but that's because I never called him. I was super tired after I got out of work Saturday, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm not even worried about the inside of the car, but he said he'll come do it whenever, so I'm not really too worried about it. But I did want to show you guys one thing because we got new axles. We got some Driveshaft shop axles and hubs from an EK and everything like that. Hubs, I said hubs, but there's a hub right here. Hub, knuckles, and all that stuff. He gave me the calipers and everything. Shout out to Casper and his son, Kike. But yeah, so we got all that. Kind of dark in here because the light keeps turning off. But yeah, really didn't do nothing. I'm in contact with Driveshaft shop trying to get the broken part on that. I had to count the splines on the end and tell them how many it had. So I'm waiting. So possibly tomorrow I should get an email or a phone call back with the list of everything I need. But I went today with my dad. We got the RX-8 out of here. We took the trailer on its maiden voyage all cut up like that. I'm telling him we should just leave it like that. Put the fender, the covers for the wheels on it, and then just weld the lights onto it or onto the fenders. And just leave it like that because the bars are kind of useless at this point. But yeah, we got rid of the RX-8. Next is the Civic on Wednesday. My cousin's Civic that's getting out here, and then we're gonna move the street car over here because I have plans for that. Because I went back, like I said, I went with my dad. He went and got some housings for I think an engine that he's doing for a customer, and so I went and got my transmission from the Xavi's house that he took the starter out of. I don't even know if it worked. No, it was wrong. Or it did work. I don't remember. But you remember in the video he took the whole swap out of the car and took that out. So we got that. Everything's apart. I gotta pretty much clean it and probably get new bearings, replace all the bearings and stuff like that. But I could get that from my dad and get a new diff. But it's super rusty. Everything's super rusty as far as like what's inside here. It's like let me see. Just grab this. Yeah, it's like super rusty. Everything can be cleaned up though, nothing too crazy. But then I have another block and a head there. It's a B18 head and a B20 block. The block has some cracks in it, but I could get it sent out to CSS and get it sleeved, which is a little overkill for like a street car, but nothing crazy. And you know, it allows us to if we ever want to progress with the build or do anything further, you know, maybe, you know, it'll allow us, you know, hold more power, make it turbo or something like that. But you know, get it sleeved, but also might have a lead on some parts. I don't want to say too much because whenever I talk about things, it never works out. But we'll figure it out. I didn't want to go too crazy, but someone's giving me a pretty good deal on a couple things, so I don't want to look a gifted horse in the mouth. But at the same time, I don't want to do anything too crazy. But yeah, you know, so since our RX-8's gone, and we're gonna move the Civic. Once that's all moved, do some cleaning. Though much need to clean and move a Kuko out again, and move the street car right here. Still gives us enough room to move in and out, and maybe even move the Corolla over a little more too, so it's a little more streamlined, a little more easier to get out. But yeah, so that's the plan. I already have the half shaft figured out. Shout out to Edison. Shout out to Eddie Go too, because he offered me one too. I don't know, we'll figure it out. And shout out to Noel because he offered me one too. I just have to find another one, do something. But yeah. But besides that, I'm gonna move into the car because I'm getting bit up to talk about some things. All right, guys. So Javier's here. Came down. We confirmed that the whole unit from the EK fits on the car. So now I took the axles out. The DSS axle is actually about an inch longer, right? Yeah. About an inch longer than the one that was in there. So that's dope. So now we know like the slight little play that we're missing. The DSS one took it up, which is sick. And then so yeah, all the EK stuff fits. We just gotta I think I might just get some brake pads. I don't know. I haven't decided. Depends on time and money. But yeah, so all that fits. But yeah. So we put this whole unit on. The only thing is that like this one has a good ball joint, but this side doesn't. Like you see that? So I'm probably gonna see if I could take these out because a lot of this is actually very similar. Like hole sizes. These aren't exactly the same, but like, you know, right here and, you know, up here for the control arm and the tie rod, it's a lot similar. It's very similar. So we're gonna try to see if I can take these out because those are brand new, literally brand new. So if we could take those out, that'd be sick. But we're gonna keep on pushing here and see what we can get done. I also forgot, we also don't think anything's wrong with the half shaft. We're pulling it out right now, but yeah, we don't think anything's wrong with it. We might have just been the way that angle the axle was, and since it was pulling on it, it looked like it was pulling on it. But we're gonna find out right now because I just took it out. What do you think, Scott? Oh, that's from when you hit it. From when you were hitting it at the track.
Because I was trying to see why this thing it was trying to pull on. Because I think
it's coming out. Oh yeah, what's coming out?
Or I think it's a floating bearing. Hey, it's a floating bearing.
Oh, so the whole time we thought it was coming out, but it's a floater.
Floating bearing.
Well, Edison has one that we could compare to. He has one just like this.
Yeah, but that's it is.
Oh yeah, because it has the rubber and everything around it. Yep.
Yep.
Is it? Because eso I don't know.
Yeah. That's a seal, but it's a floating bearing.
Okay.
So that's not a problem.
So nothing's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you see this clip?
Yeah.
So it look good.
So we're gonna go back in now.
And then right here we're gonna make sure if it good. Perfect. Yeah.
Hi, Lily.
Beautiful. And a grab.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for.
And it's an inch longer, which is crazy. So this is the one that was in there. When you lay them down side by side, they look exactly the same, but when you push them down all the way like this, that one is much substantially longer. Yeah. So yeah, look at that. Look at that is exactly what we needed to take up the space, because we had a spacer in there that probably went up to like right here behind this, but look out, we don't even need the spacer now. Yeah, so even with the spacer, it's still better. This is way better, because even with the spacer we were still too short. So awesome. Now if the car breaks these, you're gonna see me take a long break. I want to go on a vacation somewhere. I'm gonna go to Florida, see my mom. If the car breaks these, I'm gonna need a break. But again, we're gonna find out. I think we're good, or what it seems like. But anyways, see you guys in a second. Yeah. All right, guys. So we got literally everything on. Those are the old ones, our old knuckles from the Kuko. The slick fits. Doesn't rub or nothing. Use these knuckles for the street car. But and we swapped the ball joints over that were on here because they were newer. I've got a caliper from Kuko that I'm gonna use on the street car too. But we got everything on. Hold on. But we got everything on. Everything, you know, everything fit here. It fit here. We're worried about the knuckle or the wheel hitting, because those have a lot more of a curve in it than these do. It goes a little further back, closer to the coil. So this one's a little more straight. And we noticed on the other knuckle, on the other driver's side, I had like a slice from here. But I mean, the car that it was on had way bigger slicks than I think that we do, for sure. It was on Casper's car and Kika's car. So everything's on. And if you think about it too, we just lost a couple pounds too, maybe, because we went from this rotor to this rotor, which is smaller, because this is the small EK, because there's two different EK sizes. So yeah, we just lost, like, look how much smaller that is in terms of course I probably want to get a different rotor, probably get like another drilled and slotted, but this is just for now. But now I have these rotors for the street car. I got another set too of the big rotors. But yeah, everything fit. So everything's on there. Everything's actually already bled. Shout out to Javier for always coming through. But yeah, everything's on. And we actually found out too, because I remember the car had a vibration when we went to H Day. Yeah, this is broken. The inside, you could hear it. You could hear little pieces moving around in there. We were racing with a broken axle on the driver's side. So I wonder, no, because the axle popped out on the passenger side, but like, yeah, because the first pass it never shook, and then I went up for the second pass solo and it shook, and then when we went to eliminations it shook on that pass too. So that means it broke either the second pass or in the burnout or something. It broke at some point, I don't know. But yeah, so that's broken too. It's a good thing we took that out. I mean, the boot was all messed up anyways too. But yeah, these actually ended up working out really well, all this EK stuff. Because this axle too, it was like buried. Like the boot was like really squeezed, and now you can see too, it flung a bunch of grease. But now, you know, it's sitting there really nice. And then we come over to the passenger axle that used to be really stretched. It used to, you know, almost look like that. Just sitting in there now. With these, since it's an inch longer, it sits like that, which is perfect. We turned it. It seems good. Javier adjusted the camber because we had to pretty much max them out all the way inward. So now the plan is I gotta go in alignment. We just gotta do some small things, and then we should be ready for 13-203. Because we're thinking, because of the vibration too from this axle, that could have caused some harmonics issues like when I was shifting. So we're thinking maybe that was the problem. So we're gonna send it the way it is, and hopefully everything goes well. But I will see you guys at 13-203, and but I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably go get an alignment at the local Pet Boys over here, because I know a guy over there. And then yeah, I just got to get some brake hardware from my pops. And yeah, but besides that, also shout out to Jeff for helping me put the bearing in at work. And then I kind of fought with the axle. This axle, this is the new piece right here, that inside one, putting it on. Hence why there's a zip tie on there, because I'd put it on like a dummy, the bottom one, and it didn't reach, so I had to take it off, but it wouldn't clip back on. So I put a zip tie on that one, and then I kept the new one for the top. But yeah, besides that, we're ready to go. These are sick. And the good thing, these already came with ARP studs, so I didn't have to change any of that. I thought I did, but these are a lot shorter than the ones I have, so I didn't think they were extended, but they are. They're just shorter. But yeah, besides that, I think we're done. So I'll see you guys next time, and enjoy the video. Like, subscribe. Shout out to Javier again, always coming through. And yeah, see you guys next time.